Okay, let's see his force comp deployment. We started with a cautious deployment back here. We can either move aggressively into the open or pull away into cover as needed. He's got a fair amount of cavalry. Our cavalry is better if we can get to grips. That would be the issue. Right, let's push our detached musketeers forward and accompany them with our arquebusiers. Good. Crossers out. Okay. Guns on lumber. And I think we fall back, kind of get ready. Rough ground is annoying, but you know what? We're going to try to push out this way anyway and try to hit him with overlapping fields of fire. And mainly, I think we need to, because these units can't be rear or flank charge, we need to concentrate on taking out his supports somehow, which is certainly easier said than done. Next turn. Great. Send more cavalry. And light foot. It's a misclick, but not a terrible one. And lights. Nice. I mean heal. Pull them away to rally. They're not under great threat, but still, can't complain. And I'll leave it there. Again, we need to nibble at the edges and avoid the tercios. Next turn. If I could force him into a somewhat defensive stance, that would be fantastic. Because then we can get time. To do things like that. Let's move arquebusiers to support our light cavalry, crossers in reserve, and then next turn we can start engaging in cavalry shenanigans and attempt to gain leverage over here, while we threaten to move over here as well. Next turn. Well, it's a good start with the artillery duel. They held firm that time, but how long can they keep that up? Okay, you wait. And prepare to commence skirmishing. Backed by heavy horse. Very good. Next turn. Yeah, that's going to be unpleasant. Okay, turn musket shot. We'll exchange fire. Tercia is advancing. Come on, keep on that unit. I want it broken. Yes. Okay. Who's next? Let's at least appear prepared to fight. But let's see if that Tercia moves there. We can simply turn around. Assist our cavalry. These units, no need to move, I would say. Okay. Here, on the other hand, let's get ready to at least attempt engagement. Next turn. Might pop out and shoot me, and actually that might lead to a disrupt. No. Okay, fine. And they're coming forward, so now it's time to flee into the woods with these units. The disrupt does make things tempting, but no, we must run away. Again, we have to continue to avoid engaging his main line and instead concentrate on engaging his supports, such as 0. Great job. Okay, that's good for now. Next turn, Peter's barely getting a good artillery roll as well, so let's see what happens with that. Probably disrupt on this later Tercio. Yep, well done. We're gonna have to scatter here. Ugh. Okay, so he's going all in, and we're going to try to avoid contact here and storm in from the wings. Obviously, easier said than done. Good luck. You get the hell out of there. Okay. Okay, non-light or help finish off the light cavalry. Let's work on the non-light. 17, that could mean that we're close? No. Away. Into the woods where you belong. Fall back, harass them, but nothing serious. Next turn. Ah. Fair enough. Now, that's a bit of a problem. Let's see if we can continue to apply pressure here. Better. Then take cover. Okay. Well, we don't really want to fight this Tercio head-on with cavalry. So, here, first things first. Great. Then shoot, and let's see if we can't shift away, and then consider moving more infantry that way. I know we're running low on time, but the problem is these Tercios can't be flanked or rear charged, so the only way to break them is overwhelming firepower, and until I break up his supports, I'm in no position to throw down overwhelming firepower. Try that on for size. Yeah, if I go here and open fire, he could push forward, and then, what would I do? One thing we could consider is standing in this rough ground, which moderately disorders, but we'd still lose. Well, we need to at least be prepared to do something. Next turn. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to run from that situation. Okay, we have to cover the trees there. They're turning around so we can move to... Well, that's all very unfortunate for you. Go for it. Nope. Fair enough. Auto drop them. Disrupted, but not fragged. Could push this. Is that wise? Not especially. Here. You gotta move on. It's fine, so what? Good. Disrupt. Pressure then. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? Screw it. Don't care. Take the risk. See what happens. And continue this little contest. Right, they are determined to hold firm then. Let's threaten in advance, but also be ready to withdraw as needed. Next turn. Ooh, they held firm. That could get dangerous. Going straight in to try to even things out. Fair enough. Wow. No frag. Get out of here. Okay, that's trouble. We need to get them help. So first of all, keep applying pressure on them. Move to set up a second drop. You're going to get a little bit shot up. Is what it is. Here, break them. Score a disrupt. So it's time to go, go, go. Oh, no line of sight. So badly sighted. Maybe here. Does that open it up? No. Well, my bad. Still, we're not going to get another chance like that. So you can get rid of them. Ooh, but that's too tempting. No frag. Pop out then. Okay. We have our Dragoons as well. What to do? Probably provide a distraction and really nothing else here. We really need to try to get a frag. If we can get a frag, then we have a chance. If not, we're still headed for a draw at best. Next turn. Oh shit. Well, there goes a unit. Let's do the trade. This is a little unfortunate. Say held firm. Good. Then the lights can return to fighting his lights. Why not just go for the auto drop? Don't want to stay nearby, I guess. Okay, yeah, we suffer a break, no surprise. About time. Okay, now we have options. Step, really? You have to get shot at, huh? Okay, enjoy that. Anyway, step 1. Great. Step 2. Right. Next up. And we'd probably best avoid this with our cavalry. Okay. Next, we could try to put more fire on these units, but I'm kind of inclined to shove these musketeers into a bad position. So do so. Great. Then, fire. No line of sight. Yeah, that really is my bad. Okay, that unit's probably going to rally up, unfortunately. The question is, how much rat percent do we get out of breaking a couple more cavalry units and a couple of light infantry units? I don't think enough on its own. Next turn? That's more like it, but we need to get to 40%. To try to bind us into this melee so we can get an auto drop there, which would pretty much wreck that unit. We're gonna have to peel away here. We cannot fight his entire army with some hussars. Damn, we are gonna lose those cuirassiers. Okay, shit. It's kind of a problem. I assume, oh, they are in the full arc, so hit them. Then we can do our best here to go for a frag. I think it's terribly likely, but it's conceivable. Excellent. Okay, with that done, light them up. They hold firm, damn. Well, 600 casualties, and they'll auto break, so once they charge into contact, though, we're pretty much guaranteed to lose a unit, unfortunately. Here, why don't we threaten a charge on that frag to Tercio? Run. Okay. Not bad, though. That break could drop that unit with proxy cohesion. Right, let's match. Let's see what happens. They broke on charge contact. Okay, so these, early tercios are extremely tough. They get 50 impact melee from their Kyle status. They get combat strength modifier for being so damn big. They cannot be flank or rear attacked. On the other hand, they're expensive. So they're not of much help in a kind of extended firefight type situation. And Peter kind of let me play that way, right? So I'm not generally the most straight at him aggressive kind of dude, but with these army comps, I think his best choice was to just ball up the tercios, rush the center, and even though the supports would still lose eventually, he could hope to shatter a number of my infantry units so that by the time his supports were gone, the rout percent was more even. So, easier said than done, I know, but the fact that they can't be flanked does make that kind of strategy more viable than with really any other kind of unit. So, good game. Until next time. Welcome to another Pike and Shot battle. This match against Peter the Painter. I have German Protestant 1618 against German Catholic 1618. I have a hill, which is good. The Catholics get large numbers of early tercios, which are pretty fearsome, although expensive units. I'm aiming for numbers and firepower to try to counteract that. 2 light hussars, dragoons, and 2 detached musketeers, so maxed on lights. I'm grabbing medium guns. Tempted to grab a second battery, but 50 points is kind of a lot. 1 unit of crossers in addition to the large unit we get as base. 1 additional unit of arquebusiers, so we can hopefully win the cavalry action and take out his supports. For non-light infantry, skipping the raw later tercios, grabbing 2 more later tercios, so 1,000 man units. They cannot be flank attacked, they can be rear attacked, they're not Kyles. And 1 unit of your bog standard pike and shot, the only one I could get.